we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Colorado State Rams, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the And the Rainbow Warriors will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Colorado State Rams offense will have the football first. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And that's the first sack of the day. But I'll tell you what, this team's been doing it so far throughout the season. They're in the top 10 in sacks for a reason. They pin their ears back, and they get after quarterbacks.
The Rams now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Caught behind the line. It's Burr. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Rams will send out the punt unit. It doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll signal for and make the fair catch right around midfield. So Hawaii's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. They'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now the play fake. Throwing right. He makes the catch. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They get a nice pickup on this crossing route against the zone, and everybody executed in unison, Jesse.
Yeah, and Reese, this offense, they've got a plan in the passing game. They've got some stuff ready for man coverage, and they've got some zone beaters as well. And just saw one there on the crossing route.
Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. The Rainbow Warriors trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Hawaii!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Off-play action on 1st down. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. working the middle. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Avery. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Rams want to crank the tempo. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Past the sticks, and he may get more. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Might as well give it to him again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Hauls it in. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. And the Rams line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Turning it on! They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. Pulls it in. It's Verrier. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. On the option. Quick toss. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. Wants to fire on second down. Got him downfield. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on third and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Verrier. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. Looking to throw. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. Into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Oregon has some work to do, but go against this team at your own risk. The program who played in the first ever CFP championship is always a threat to come back. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to USC.
They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. play action. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking for space. It's Paul. Can't get him to the ground. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. We've reached the end of the period, and Hawaii is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Wants to go up top. Snagged out of the air. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. The Rainbow Warriors in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game on this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Quick completion to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Rainbow Warriors are facing 3rd and inches. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The play action fake. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Moffitt. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Moffitt. Still running at the 40. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. The Rams just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Off the play fake on 1st down. Pressure coming. Makes the grab. It's Moffitt. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. And the Rams come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Snap from the gun on third down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. That is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Quickly complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always, always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish strong.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Rams will bring the punt team onto the field. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Looking left with the catch. It's Verrier. And the big gain. They've got it on the 46.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Oh, what a caught! Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Rainbow Warriors racing to the line in a hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, he'll throw it. Flips it out to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Takes it from the gun on third down. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hawaii. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. Coming out with it, it's Haynes. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on the...
He hurls one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Rams will call on their punt team. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. On target over the middle. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the left. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Gives it on the option. And he's dragged down. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. The give on the option. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The Rainbow Warriors will line it up on 1st and 10. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Got it. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It'll be a draw. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. He's looking to throw. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Rams come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield, and time is running short. The sure hands, it's Burr. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Moffitt. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Under fire. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Ben, nice to see you actually showed up for today's broadcast in paradise, given all there is to do there in Honolulu. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's say aloha once again to the guys inside Aloha Stadium.
And the Rams will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
The Rams have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Rams will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The option look. And the ball is free on the pitch.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Fires to the right. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Well, the good news is after that second pick of the 3rd quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that if this guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the first period of the second half.
And it's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the second half. You need your quarterback to play smarter.
They'll send the back in motion. From the gun, running back on the move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Rams moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Never a doubt. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Buffalo is in front. They've represented Western New York so well today, but they still have to finish the job, and that's not a given. They're up by 12 over Western Michigan. The MACtion never sleeps, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Hines is way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. And the Rainbow Warriors in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Tight end now in motion. Leaves it with the back. Looking for room at the 40. Oh, he's got some space. Smashes through the tackle. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Warriors. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. And they're able to get him on the ground. So now it's 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. They're setting up the screen. Oh, what a move. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Catch in the middle. It's Shields. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And the Rams are moving quickly down the field. Snagged in the middle. It's Hayes. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. The Rams have it with a 1st and goal. Touchdown, Rams! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're now down 31-17. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. And after that last score, this is just a two-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. The Rainbow Warriors come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking the shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Looking downfield on 1st down. On target to the left. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Here's a heat. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down? And the Rams want to pick up the tempo. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Grabbed behind the line, it's Burrow. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. That was like bouncing off the guardrails and not losing control, off the upright and through. Now the lead is down to 11.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. The run from the shotgun. Makes a pass to Marker. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now 1st down from the 37. He'll keep it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Split backs here. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Takes the easy completion. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Rainbow Warriors are moving quickly down the field. The give to the tailback. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
No doubt, offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the 2nd half.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. It's caught downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Pulls and throws off the RPO. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass on second down. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Getting set for the point after. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in a terrific top 15 matchup. Oregon is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Justin Herbert had a hand in getting this kid to Eugene, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to USC.
Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield.
We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Rides the back on the option, the give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Rams are in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Under fire. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And when I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid comments.
Another interception. That's his fourth of the day. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
I just love the fact that the defense is out there and they're still battling and they're still fighting. Obviously, they're way down here late in the fourth quarter, but they still think they have a chance to win. Don't tell them the game's over. That's a great individual effort on that interception.
Great place to start for this offense. Caught in the backfield. It's Burr. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now. Here's second and long.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make it.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback. And DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't.
And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. He'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his man. It's Avery. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
And the Rams will hustle to the line.
First and goal, Colorado State.
Grab behind the line. It's Burr. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Now on second and goal. Trying to punch it in. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense face touchdown, Colorado State. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense, is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
Lining up for the PAT. Smashes it through for the PAT. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Verrier. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down. The Rainbow Warriors will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Avery.
And that's a good first down for this offense. Get something positive going. Like, listen, the possessions are shrunk now. We're in the fourth quarter. The clock is ticking for us. Down 2 possessions. You're not going to get many more, so they got to be smart with the football while still being aggressive.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
From the gun, the running back has it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Rams want to move quickly.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Shakes off the defender. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Leaves it with the running back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Rainbow Warriors with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. He'll keep it on the sneak. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Rainbow Warriors will try to pin them back with the punt. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Oh, they're after him. Firing deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Oh, it's a fumble. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. The give. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
And the offense takes control of this football game. I tell you what, this offense doesn't wow you in every position. They've got some good players. They find a way to put drives together. They find a way to score. But this team is undefeated. This team is a force to be reckoned with, continuing to stay undefeated.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, man. Take a look at how things are playing out. Buffalo is in front. They've represented Western New York so well today, but they still have to finish the job, and that's not a given. They're up by 12 over Western Michigan.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Avery.
The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. To the air on 2nd down. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Oh, that was a terrific return as he takes it to the 9.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. And they stop him again for no gain, and it will be 3rd down. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal.
Running back.
He cannot get it in, a mere inches away from pay dirt. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Absolutely perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. Going right to work up top. Got it in the middle, it's Hayes. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Burr. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. They'll move the tight end. To the air on first down. Dangerous screen into traffic. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. And the Rams trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. Now facing a third and long. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. The Rams will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. One more play to pad the stats. The most satisfying play in football, and they remain undefeated. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That will put the wrap on things from here for